The mini golf was closing when you missed the final shot. You bowling past the windmill and stopped beside the parking lot. You said that's pretty perfect for the way our timing goes. I said at least it's consistent, and you laughed through your nose. We were supposed to keep it easy, one last game and then goodnight. But the little plastic castle had us talking like old times. At the windmill hole at dusk, I got caught up in us, trying to act careless, trying not to say too much. If love is not a big thing, why is it standing next to me? With your putter on your shoulder and your smile all crooked sweet. The scorecard in your pocket had my name spelled wrong again. You said, maybe that's a sign. I said, maybe signs pretend. The lights around the fake pond started blinking out of tune. You kicked a pebble gently like the ground had bothered you. Maybe I made leaving cooler than it ever really felt. Maybe I was only joking, 'cause I didn't trust myself. At the windmill hole at dusk, I got caught up in us, trying to act careless, trying not to say too much. If love is not a big thing, why is it standing next to me? With your putter on your shoulder and your smile all crooked sweet. And the windmill stopped turning right before your second try. You said, guess even fake things get tired of passing by. I said, maybe I got tired of pretending I was fine. You looked down at the scorecard and said you were never good at lying. At the windmill hole at dusk, we stopped trying to be done. The course was almost empty, but my heart was acting young. If love is just a small thing, then small is all I need. One last hold your hand near mine, and no good reason to leave. The windmill stayed broken, the evening turned blue. You kept the scorecard, and I walked home with you. There was a white shirt on the rooftop, moving slow against the sky. You said the wind might take it, I said let it try. The laundry lines were singing with the city underneath. You held a basket full of sunlight, I held too much, I couldn't speak. I know we say we keep it simple, no old wounds, no turning back. But simple got complicated when your shadow crossed my hands. On the rooftop in the afternoon, I finally felt and moved. All the words I folded down came rising up to you. I've been calling it distance, like distance makes it true. But the white shirt kept on waving, like it knew I missed you. You clipped my sleeve beside yours, like it didn't mean a thing. But I watched them touch in silence every time there came a breeze. The stairwell door was open, letting music drift upstairs. Some neighbor played an old song, and suddenly we were there. There are little kinds of honesty that don't arrive as sound, like two shirts on a clothesline leaning closer when they're found. On the rooftop in the afternoon, I finally felt it move. All the words I folded down came rising up to you. I've been calling it distance, like distance makes it true. But the white shirt kept on waving, like it knew I missed you. Then you said, do you remember how we used to stay up here? I said, I try not to remember, but it keeps finding me each year. And the wind pulled at the fabric like it wanted me to choose. So I said, I made a quiet life, but it still sounds just like you. On the rooftop in the afternoon, we stopped hiding from the view. No perfect line, no perfect timing, just the light around you. If tomorrow has to change us, let it change us soft and slow. You took the white shirt from the clothesline, and I didn't let you go. The wind moved through, the city turned blue. The shirt came down, and I stayed with you. I saw your blue umbrella at the lost and found tonight, still folded like a secret under terminal light. The rain had stopped an hour ago, but the windows still look gray. I told the man I know that one, then heard you say the same. We both reached for the handle, then we both let go too fast, like touching something familiar could pull us through the past. The umbrella you left still had both our names inside, written small beneath the silver ribs from some forgotten night. If love is only shelter, why did I run from rain? I spent a year staying dry just to miss you again. Your ticket said you're leaving on the bus at 9:30. I said that soon too quietly, like soon could change its mind. You smiled and checked the weather, though the sky was turning clear. Said funny how I lose things only when I need them near. Maybe time does not erase us, maybe it just changes where we keep the little pieces of the people we still care. The umbrella you left still had both our names inside, written small beneath the silver ribs from some forgotten night. If love is only shelter, why did I run from rain? I spent a year staying dry just to miss you again. Then the speaker called your number and your bus began to load. You held the umbrella open, though there was nowhere wet to go. I said, I'm sorry I made leaving sound like something brave. You said I only kept your name there in case you came back someday. The umbrella you left was never really lost. It waited in a quiet room for us to count the cost. If tomorrow has to find us, let it find us walking slow. You missed the bus on purpose, and I didn't let you go. The rain was over, the street turned blue. You held the umbrella, and I walked under it with you. I found a library book in a box beneath my bed. The cover bent from moving, the last page never read. It had your name in pencil on the card inside the sleeve. Checked out in late September when you still believed in me. I thought a book was just a book till I saw the date was due. The same week that I told myself I had to let go of you. It was the book you never returned, with the ending still unknown. A little story left unfinished, it somehow followed me home. I thought I closed the chapter, I thought I let it burn, but there you were between the pages of the book you never returned. The library lights were closing when I carried it inside. The woman at the counter smiled and said, "This one took some time." She opened up the back flap where the old stamps used to be, and there beneath your signature was a note addressed to me. It said, "If you find this someday, don't pretend you don't know why. Some goodbyes are only pauses, some people are not goodbye." Oh, it was the book you never returned, with the ending still unknown. A little story left unfinished that somehow followed me home. I thought I closed the chapter, I thought I let it burn, but there you were between the pages of the book you never returned. So I stood beside the return box with the book against my chest, thinking maybe I had borrowed more from you than I confessed. Then my phone lit up quietly with a message out of blue. "You still have that novel?" I typed back, "I still have you." It was the book you never returned, now it's open in my hands, and I finally read the last page, like I finally understand. If our story isn't over, if there's one more line to learn, meet me by the library steps with a book you never returned. The return box stayed open, the street turned blue. I came back with the book and walked home with you. You left your sunglasses by the rooftop swimming pool. Black frames on a white towel, looking way too much like you. The city had its gold on every window catching fire. I told myself I came to return them, not to ask what you desire. I had the whole day in my pocket, little lies and better plans, but you walked out from the elevator and the truth was in my hands. Sunglasses afternoon, I could still see through all the shiny things I hide behind, still lead me back to you. I've been acting like I'm fine, like the light don't cut me blue, but every bright place in the city looks darker without you. You said I wonder where those went, like we were talking about the shades, not the way I disappeared when the feeling got too brave. The water moved behind us with a silver little sound. I watched your reflection break apart, then come back around. Maybe I made love look easy, cause I never let it stay. Maybe all my pretty exits were just fear dressed up as space. Sunglasses afternoon, I could still see through all the shiny things I hide behind, still lead me back to you. I've been acting like I'm fine, like the light don't cut me blue, but every bright place in the city looks darker without you. Then you put them on and smile like the summer knew my name. Said, do you only miss me when the weather looks this way? I said, no, I miss you quiet, I miss you walking through a room, I miss the person I was almost when I was close to you. Sunglasses afternoon, I finally told the truth. No more hiding in the daylight, no more looking past you. If you let me walk beside you, I'll stop running from the view. Every bright thing in this city looks softer next to you. The pool light shimmered, the afternoon turned blue. You kept the sunglasses, and I stayed there with you. We got a flat tire by the river where the afternoon turned gold. You blame the little broken glass, I blame the things I never told. You held the handlebars steady, I knelt down by the wheel. Said this won't take a minute, but we both knew how that feels. I thought we had moved past the corner where we used to come undone, but some roads circle back around when you're tired of trying to run. I spoke too soon when I said I was over you. Like a wheel out of line, I kept pulling back to the truth. If love is just a long ride, maybe I got scared of speed, but I'm here with both hands open if you still have room for me. You laugh because my fingers turn black from the chain. Said you always try to fix things after walking from the frame. I said maybe that's my problem, maybe I learned too late. You looked out at the water like forgiveness had a shape. There are bridges made for crossing, there are hearts that need repair. There are words that sound much smaller when the person's standing there. I spoke too soon when I said I was over you. Like a wheel out of line, I kept pulling back to the truth. If love is just a long ride, maybe I got scared of speed. But I'm here with both hands open if you still have room for me. Then you passed me the patch kit and sat down on the grass. Said, do you ever wonder why the easy things don't last? I said, every time the sun drops, every time the river shines, every time I almost call you and pretend I'm doing fine. I spoke too soon, but I'm saying it right this time. I don't want another road if it leaves your hand from mine. If tomorrow changes weather, let tonight stay slow and true. We fixed the tie together and I rode back home with you. The river kept moving, the sky turned blue, the wheels spun steady and I stayed beside you. Flower market was closing when the evening turned to gold. You were holding paper roses like a secret getting old. The woman at the counter said, these are all that's left. You smiled like you felt sorry for the flowers in yourself. I know we said no second chances, no soft little signs, but the street smelled like rain and roses, and your hand was close to mine. Roses after closing under warm street light. We were trying to be over, but we stayed there all night. If love can wilt and still be lovely, maybe we were wrong. Maybe some hearts keep blooming after being gone too long. You said I only came here for something for my room. I said I only passed by, but I was looking for you. There was ribbon on your sleeve and rain across your shoes. I wanted to fix both gently, but I didn't know how to move. There are endings just like weather. There are goodbyes made too soon. There are flowers left unsold that's still open in the room. Roses after closing under warm street light. We were trying to be over, but we stayed there all night. If love can wilt and still be lovely, maybe we were wrong. Maybe some hearts keep blooming after being gone too long. Then you handed me one just wanted you to speak. Roses after closing, let the city move slow. No perfect vow, no silver ring, just a place where we can grow. If tomorrow has to find us, let it find us soft and true, with one last broken bouquet, and me walking home with you. The market lights faded, the avenue turned blue, the roses were closing, but I opened up to you. The Planetarium was closing when we slipped into row 5. You said just for a minute, like a minute could survive. The ceiling turned to midnight with the fake stars coming through. You leaned back in the darkness and I forgot the room. I know we came to say goodbye, somewhere quiet, somewhere kind, but the constellations found us like they knew I changed my mind. In a planetarium for two, I saw the sky fall over you. Every little borrowed star made the distance feel less far. If love is just a universe we left too soon to see, maybe we were never lost, just looking separately. The speaker played a soft voice about Saturn and the moon. You whispered, that one's lonely. I said, maybe I am too. Your hand was on the armrest, close enough to start a war. I wanted to be careful, but I'd been careful long before. Maybe time is not a straight line, maybe hearts still orbit pain. Maybe I was always turning just to face you once again. In a planetarium for two, I saw the sky fall over you. Every little borrowed star made the distance feel less far. If love is just a universe we left too soon to see, maybe we were never lost, just looking separately. Then the lights came up too slowly and the room turned pale and blue. You said we should probably go now, but you didn't move. So I said, I'm tired of pretending that I only miss the past. I miss the way you breathe beside me when the quiet starts to last. In a planetarium for two, we stopped acting like we knew how to turn a love so tender into something we were through. If tomorrow has to change us, let tonight stay soft and true. Underneath a painted heaven, I came back to you. The stars went out, the hallway grew blue. The sky was only paper, but the feeling was true. There was a guitar shop closing on the west side of town. You stood beneath the hanging lights with your old case open now. The high E string was broken, curled up like a silver tear. You said I only came to fix it, but we both knew why we were here. The man behind the counter said this won't take too long, but I was watching your hands shake like they still remembered our song. One broken string can make the whole room know something beautiful was trying, but it lost the way to go. If love went out of tune, maybe that don't mean it's gone. Maybe all we ever needed was to listen a little long. You asked if I still played much. I said only late at night. You smiled like you could hear me through the walls I kept inside. There was dust on the old amplifiers and gold across the floor. I wanted to say I missed you, but pride got there before. Maybe leaving was a habit, maybe silence was a mask. Maybe I was scared to answer all the things you used to ask. One broken string can make the whole room know something beautiful was trying, but it lost the way to go. If love went out of tune, maybe that don't mean it's gone. Maybe all we ever needed was to listen a little long. Then he handed back the guitar and said, try it out right here. You play the first chord softly and the past came standing near. I said I'm sorry for the silence, for the way I disappeared. I kept blaming every season when the problem was my fear. One broken string found its way back into sound. You looked at me so gently, like a lost thing had been found. If tomorrow changes tempo, let tonight be slow and true. You played the chord once more, and I came back to you. The shop light softened, the avenue turned blue. One string was replaced, and something in us was too. We missed the last ferry home by a minute and a half. You blamed the broken ticket gate, I blamed the way you laughed. The dock was nearly empty with the sunlight on the ropes. You said, guess we're stuck here now, like that wasn't what I hoped. I know we came to end it clean, one walk, one talk, then go. But the water kept reflecting you like it didn't want me to. At the last ferry home, we ran out of leaving. Two quiet hearts on a wooden bench, still trying not to need this. If love is just a crossing, maybe we don't have to know which side we belong to till the morning boats go. Folded up your ticket into some little paper bird. Said I'm bad at letting things go, like I hadn't heard. The harbor lights came slowly, one by one across the bay. I wanted to say I missed you, but I watched the water sway. Maybe time is not a current, maybe hearts can choose the shore. Maybe I was only drifting 'cause I feared wanting more. At the last ferry home, we ran out of leaving. Two quiet hearts on a wooden bench, still trying not to need this. If love is just a crossing, maybe we don't have to know which side we belong to till the morning boats go. Then you placed that paper bird in the pocket of my coat. Said keep it till tomorrow, if tomorrow lets us know. I said I'm tired of making distance sound like something wise. I only called it freedom 'cause I didn't wanna try. The last ferry home, we stopped pretending through. The city moved across the water, but I only looked at you. If tomorrow has an answer, let it come in soft and slow. Tonight we missed the leaving and found somewhere to go. The dark lights shimmer, the harbor turned blue. We missed the last ferry, and I stayed there with you. I left your message on red under a sky turning peach and gray. Told myself I needed distance, then checked my phone the whole way. The taxi smelled like summer rain and someone else's old perfume. I watched the city blur behind me like it was trying to look like you. I had 100 honest sentences lined up in my head, but I kept choosing silence, like silence hurts less instead. I was Unread at midnight, typing things I never sent. You were somewhere in the streetlights, I was calling it self-defense. If I said I didn't miss you, I'd be lying through my teeth. I only learned to leave the room so you wouldn't see me weak. Your name still lives in my lock screen, like a song I can't delete. And every corner of this city keeps your shadow on repeat. I passed a place we almost kissed, near the station after dark. I laughed alone at nothing, just to keep apart my heart. Maybe I was scared of wanting more than I could keep. Maybe I made distance, then blamed you for the empty seat. I was Unread at midnight, typing things I never sent. You were somewhere in the streetlights, I was calling it self-defense. lights lit up the silence, just a simple "Are you home?" And I held my breath for minutes, like I wasn't still alone. I was unread at midnight, but I'm answering you now. I don't know if this can fix this, I just know I don't know how to pretend I never missed you, to keep lying through my teeth. I'm still in the backseat, turning toward the street where we used to meet. I left your message unread, but I never left you, not really. The platform smelled like rain again, and the floor was shining silver. You held your ticket in your hand like it was heavier than paper. The train lights blurred across your face in little lines of gold and blue. I asked if you were doing fine, but I meant, can I come with you? There are words we keep in pockets until they learn to fade, but mine were getting louder with every minute you delayed. Don't go just because it's leaving, don't leave just because you can. I know we broke in quiet pieces, but I still know where they land. If the next train takes you farther, I won't chase you down the line. But if there's one part of you waiting, let it stand beside mine. You laughed like I said nothing, but your eyes stayed on the track. The loudspeaker called your number, and I forgot how to act. I had practiced being graceful, I had planned to let you go, but the sky was clearing slowly and your hands were shaking cold. Maybe timing isn't perfect, maybe love is never clean, maybe we are still the same, two cards somewhere in between. Don't go just because it's leaving, don't leave just because you can. I know we broke in quiet pieces, but I still know where they land. If the next train takes you farther, I won't chase you down the line. But if there's one part of you waiting, let it stand beside mine. Then the doors began to open and the wind moved through your coat. You looked at me for half a second, like you almost found a note. So I said, I'm sorry for the silence, for the nights I acted brave. I was scared of needing someone more than I knew how to say. Don't go just because it's leaving, don't leave just because it's late. We don't have to call it forever, we can call it one more day. And if the rain comes back tomorrow, let it fall and let it shine. You stepped away from the open doorway and your hand reached out for mine. The train left after sunset, the sky turned clear again, and we stood there on the platform like we could still begin. You called me from the terminal with your voice half lost in static. Said the weather looked impossible, but you were smiling like a habit. I watch the clock above my room turn afternoon to something colder. Your name lit up my phone again, and I got scared of getting closer. I had 3 words in my pocket and a sentence I revised, but every time I tried to send it, I watched the cursor blink and die. At gate B17, you were almost out of reach. I was staring at your message like the truth was hard to read. If I said I'm fine without you, I'd be lying quietly. I just never learned to love you without planning how to leave. Your flight got delayed by an hour, so we talked about the rain. Not the night I almost told you I still say your middle name. You said maybe when I land there everything will feel brand new. I said yeah, I hope it does, but I meant I hope I do. Maybe distance is a doorway, maybe leaving is a test. Maybe I was just too careful with the thing I wanted best. At gate B17, you were almost out of reach. I was staring at your message like the truth was hard to read. If I said I'm fine without you, I'd be lying quietly. I just never learned to love you without planning how to leave. Then you sent a blurry photo of the runway turning gold. Said I wish you saw this with me, and my chest forgot the cold. So I typed don't go forever, then deleted half the line. Typed I miss you, then I froze there like the feeling wasn't mine. At gate B17, you were farther than you seemed, but I finally sent the message I had buried underneath. I said I'm not fine without you, and I'm sorry I was scared. If there's still a seat beside you, I'd be better if I'm there. Your plane was still not leaving. My phone rang once again, and for the first time in a long time, I let love begin. There are boxes by the door with our names crossed out in marker. I found your sweater on the floor, still folded like an answer. The afternoon came through the blinds in little lines across the table. I kept the photos facing down, like that would make me able to leave this room without a sound, to call this ending clean. But every wall remembers us better than I mean. I was almost out the door, almost someone new, almost brave enough to say I don't think about you. But the room got quiet when I tried to give the past away, and I still know where your keys would land at the end of every day. I took the magnets off the fridge one by one, like tiny endings. Your postcard from a train up north still said I'll be home by Sunday. I laughed because it felt so small, how a sentence can stay living in a room where no one speaks and no one is forgiven. Maybe moving on is slower than the movies make it seem. Maybe love leaves fingerprints fingerprints on ordinary things. I was almost out the door, almost someone new, almost brave enough to say I don't think about you. But the room got quiet when I tried to give the past away, and I still know where your keys would land at the end of every day. Then you called from downstairs, said you found one more of mine, a book I never finished with your notes still tucked inside. You said I won't come up if it's harder. I said maybe wait a few, but I opened up the window like the room already knew. I was almost out the door, almost doing fine, almost packed away the years we left between the lines. But if you're still downstairs waiting, and if I'm still not sure, maybe we don't have to end this with boxes by the door. The room was half empty, but the light came through, and I stood there listening for the sound of you. I recorded what I meant to say on the walk home in late May. There were leaves on every sidewalk and your name in everything. I played it back outside my building, then deleted half the truth. Kept the part where I said sorry, lost the part where I said you. I keep making peace with silence, then I miss the sound of us. Funny how a little distance turns into too much. It's almost June and I still want you in the ordinary afternoon, in the light between the buildings, in the songs I leave too soon. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the sky to move. I just wish I had been honest when I still had you. There's a bench beside the corner where we talked until it rained. I sat there for a minute like the past could be explained. Your number looked so harmless, just 11 little keys. But my thumb kept hovering over everything I couldn't be. Maybe growing up is learning pride can sound a lot like fear. Maybe I was never leaving, I was waiting to be clear. It's almost June and I still want you in the ordinary afternoon, in the light between the buildings, in the songs I leave too soon. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the sky to move. I just wish I had been honest when I still had you. So I sent the voice memo at sunset, no edit, no excuse, just my breath and all the traffic and the words I owe to you. I said I'm not asking for forever, I'm not trying to undo the pain. I just wanted you to know that I would choose you again. It's almost June and I still want you, not the dream, just something true. A little walk after the weather, a little room for me and you. If you hear this and it's over, I'll understand that too. But I had to stop pretending I was over you. The before June. The harbor lights were trembling on the water by your shoes. You held your coat around you like the wind could carry news. The last ferry kept its engine low, a blue light in the rain. You said I should be going, but you didn't move away. There are nights that feel like endings till the silence starts to bend. I was trying not to ask you if we could begin again. Under the last fairy light, you look softer than goodbye, with the whole dark sea between us and the moon caught in your eyes. If you leave, I won't stop you, but don't lie and call it fate when your hand is almost touching mine and the boat is running late. A taxi waiting near the corner with its headlights on the pier. Your phone kept glowing in your pocket, but you stayed right here. I remembered every summer we promised we would change, then laughed because we never did. We only learned new names. Maybe love is not returning, maybe it's just standing still, long enough to feel the weather, long enough to lose the will. Under the last fairy light, you look softer than goodbye, with the whole dark sea between us and the moon caught in your eyes. If you leave, I won't stop you, but don't lie and call it fate when your hand is almost touching mine and the boat is running late. And the speaker called the crossing and the gate began to close. You looked down at your ticket like you didn't want to know. I said I'm tired of pretending that I'm better on my own. And the wind moved through the harbor like it wanted you to stay home. Under the last fairy light, you stepped back into the night, not away and not much closer, just enough to make it right. And the boat left without warning, past the silver on the waves, but you stayed beside me quietly, like there was still something to save. The water kept moving, the city stayed blue. The last ferry vanished and I stayed there with you. There was a photo booth beside the platform stairs. You said let's take one for proof, like leaving wasn't there. The curtain didn't close right, the flash came late and blue. In the first one I was laughing, in the second I looked at you. There are moments made of paper that still feel warm to hold, like your shoulder touching mine in that little box of gold. 4 little pictures falling from the machine. You kept one in your jacket and left the rest with me. If this is where we end, Why do we look so close, like two people almost staying in the frame before they go? Your train was on the board, delayed by 17. You said the city after sunset always looked like a dream. I held the strip between my fingers, watched the colors slowly dry. You said we look happy there, and I couldn't tell you why. Maybe love is not forever, maybe it's a light that stays on a corner of a photograph when the faces fade away. Four little pictures falling from the machine. You kept one in your jacket and left the rest with me. If this is where we ended, why do we look so close, like two people almost staying in the frame before they go? Then the speaker called your number and the platform started moving. You looked down at our last picture like it knew what we were losing. I said, take another with you in case you forget my face. You said that was never the problem. Then you didn't walk away. Four little pictures caught us in between, not quite goodbye yet, not what we used to be. If this is not forever, let it still be something true. A small light in a station where I stood close to you. The train lights flickered. The evening grew. Four little pictures, and one of them was you. The movie ended quietly, but we stayed in our seats, watching names roll up the screen like people we would never meet. You laughed about the ending, said it felt too clean too soon. Then we walked into the evening with the city turning blue. There was light on your shoulder from the theater sign. I was trying not to ask you if you ever still think of mine. In the blue hour parking lot, we forgot what leaving meant. Your keys were in your fingers, but you never reached for them. If this is just an ending, why are we both standing still? You said I should go home now, but I knew you never will. The windows caught the streetlights and little lines of gold. Your breath was on the windshield, though the night was barely cold. I opened up the passenger door just to close it back again. You smiled like you understood the things I couldn't explain. There are moments made of nothing, just a look, a pause, a street, but they stay inside your body like a song beneath the beat. In the blue hour parking lot, we forgot what leaving meant. Your keys were in your fingers, but you never reached for them. If this is just an ending, why are we both standing still? You said I should go home now, but I knew you never will. Then you asked me what I wanted, like you didn't already know. I looked down at the pavement at our shadows moving slow. I said I don't need forever, I don't need a perfect scene. I just want one honest minute where you don't walk away from me. In the blue-hour parking lot, we stopped pretending to be fine. The city kept on glowing, but your hand was close to mine. If this is not the ending, let it start without a name. You leaned against my shoulder, and the night forgot to change. The movie was over, the streetlights came on, but we stayed there together long after everyone was gone. I saw you by the oranges under the fluorescent light. Your hair was tied the same way, like we hadn't lost a night. You held a carton in your hand, I held a basket full of nothing. We smiled like casual strangers, but the silence started blushing. There are places that remember what two people try to hide, like aisle 5 at dusk with the rain still outside. And I didn't plan to miss you here, between the bread and cheap red wine. But the whole room turned quiet when your eyes came back to mine. If this is only coincidence, why does it feel so true? I came in for something simple and left still loving you. You asked if I still live nearby. I said yeah, just down the corner. You said funny how the city makes the past feel even smaller. The freezer doors were glowing blue, your reflection crossed my shoulder. I almost said I'm doing fine, but I'm tired of getting older. Maybe love is not a movie, maybe it's a smaller scene. Two people holding paper bags where goodbye used to be. And I didn't plan to miss you here, between the bread and cheap red wine. But the whole room turned quiet when your eyes came back to mine. If this is only coincidence, why does it feel so true? I came in for something simple and left still loving you. Then dropped your keys beside me, and we both reached down too fast. Your fingers brushed against mine like a door into the past. You laughed and said I'm sorry. I said no, it's alright. But I wanted to say I missed you more than I did last night. I didn't plan to find you here with the evening turning gold, but the city put us side by side where the lonely things are sold. If you're walking home with no one, and if I'm honest too, maybe we could take the long way like we used to do. The lights went soft, the rain came through. I bought nothing but walked home with you. Your window lit up after 10. Across the avenue I saw the the shape of you move once, then disappear from view. The traffic made a silver sound below my open room. I told myself to let it go, then reached out for my phone too soon. There are streets we never cross, there are words we leave unsaid, but I still know your silhouette by the way it turns its head. You're just across the avenue, close enough to feel like far. I can see your little light, but I don't know where you are. If I called you now, would you answer? Would you laugh the way you used to do? Or would the night stay still between us like it already knew? Curtains move behind the glass, like breathing in the dark. I remembered Sunday mornings and your hand across my heart. I kept one sweater in the closet, not because I needed proof, just because some part of lonely still believes in room for two. There are endings that look simple from the outside of a frame, but every light across the street still looks almost like your name. You're just across the avenue, close enough to feel like far. I can see your little light, but I don't know where you are. If I called you now, would you answer? Would you say you miss me too? Or would the night stay still between us like it already knew? Then my screen lit up beside me, just a message from your name. Are you awake? I saw your window and I forgot to play it safe. I typed I almost called you, then deleted every line. Typed I still think about you, and sent it before I changed my mind. You're just across the avenue, close enough to start again. I can see your little light shaking softly in the rain. If you want, I'll meet you downstairs. No excuses, no big scene, just two hearts under the streetlight, burning what the silence means. Your window stayed open,